It's Pastor Lisa here, and I am so excited to have you join me today at Harvest Kids Online. All summer long, we're focusing on what it means to have faith. Faith is trusting in what you can't see because of what you can see. Speaking of what I can't see, have you ever looked through one of these? It's called a Viewmaster. Pastor Jason says that if I put this little white circle right here in, that I'll be able to see animals when I look through the lenses, but I don't know how that's gonna work. But since I trust Pastor Jason, I guess I'll give it a try and hopefully I'll be able to see things from a different perspective. Okay, so let me try. Whoa, that's amazing. It works. There's a zebra and a giraffe. Oh my gosh, an elephant. That is amazing. You know what? This is a lot like faith. Sometimes we just need to pause and take a closer look at what God is doing all around us, and we'll see things from a whole new perspective. When we focus on the things we know are true about God, we see more and more that He is good and that we can trust Him no matter what. The last few weeks, we've been talking a lot about a man named Paul whose life changed in a big way after he met Jesus. Paul went from arresting and trying to stop people who believed in Jesus to actually believing in Jesus himself and telling others about Him. But not everyone believed what Paul was telling them right away. So he had to explain things a little differently in a way they would understand. We'll talk about that more in just a few minutes, but now it's time to worship again. So let's stand to our feet and give God all the praise and honor He deserves.
There's nowhere you won't go, nothing you won't do, no place that I could hide. You're always in pursuit, I'm never too far gone, always in your side. When I wait for you, you're always right on time. You're always pursuing, always pursuing, always pursuing me. More than the air I breathe, I need you here with me. And you're never gonna stop, never gonna stop. And you're never gonna stop, never gonna stop chasing me. You made a way for me, opened up the door. Jesus, you have my heart, now and forevermore. You're always pursuing, always pursuing, always pursuing me. More than the air I breathe, I need you here with me. And you're never gonna stop, never gonna stop. And you're never gonna stop, never gonna stop chasing me. More than the air I breathe, I need you here with me. And you're never gonna stop, never gonna stop. And you're never gonna stop, never gonna stop chasing me. Always pursuing me. Your love is chasing, your love is chasing, your love is chasing me. You're always pursuing, always pursuing, always pursuing me. Oh, your love is chasing, your love is chasing, your love is chasing me. More than the air I breathe, I need you here with me. And you're never gonna stop, never gonna stop. And you're never gonna stop, never gonna stop chasing me. More than the air I breathe, I need you here.
everybody. Erica here, and welcome back to another week in the STEAM Lab. Whenever you're learning new things, experimenting, inventing, or anything else one might do in a lab, you need to make sure you have faith. Faith is trusting in what you can't see because of what you can see. And you also have to have something to work with. Today, I asked a few people to let me borrow their glasses for the day. Cheers! Just kidding. Eyeglasses, not water glasses. I see you. Okay, these are reading glasses. They're supposed to help you see things better close up. Let's see. Oh, wow. Yep, they really work. I see things a lot more clearly. It's like focused, blurry. Focus, blurry. But look what happens when I put on these glasses. They're for someone who is really farsighted. Wow! I can't see anything. I can't see anything. It's like blurry. Focus. Blurry. Focused. Isn't that wild? There are a lot of different kinds of glasses. And the reason is because there are a lot of different kinds of people. Not everyone sees the same way. And today's story is about when a guy named Paul met some people who saw things a little bit differently than he did. Go see for yourself. You see what I did there? Okay. Meanwhile, I've got some more glasses to try on. Whoa. These are X-ray glasses. I can see my bones! Just kidding. Seriously though, when did I get that freckle?
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Acts, chapter 17, verses 16 through 34.
Wherever Paul went, he boldly preached the good news of Jesus.
This Jesus I'm telling you about is the Messiah.
Many Jews and Greeks believed in Jesus, but in nearly every town, a group of Jews would gather to oppose Paul. He and his companions were forced out of Thessalonica, and then later that same group of Jews followed to run Paul out of Berea. Eventually, the believers helped Paul escape to the coast, where he could travel by boat to Athens.
Tell Silas and Timothy to join me as soon as they can.
Once Paul reached Athens, he walked the streets of the ancient city, disturbed by what he saw. Carved and molded statues everywhere.
Statues of their gods. The people really believe false gods can help them.
In fact, the Athenians believed in around 30,000 false gods. Yeah, they believed these gods were in charge of everything from sports to sleep to doors and cleanliness.
A god of grapes. Okay.
While Paul waited for his friends, he visited the Jewish synagogue to tell Jews and Greeks alike about Jesus. And in the marketplace, he spoke to anybody who would listen.
You have to hear about Jesus. He was killed, but he came back to life.
Paul's words stirred up a group of Athenian thinkers. These men felt that they could achieve perfection through knowledge and wisdom.
Can you explain what this fellow is chattering about?
He seems to be telling us about gods we've never heard of.
We shall take this Paul to a meeting of the Areopagus. There, we shall reason it out.
Set high on an outcropping of rock, the Areopagus was the high court of Athens. And from this viewpoint, Paul could see all of Athens spread out below him. Closer at hand, the gathered Epicureans and Stoics studied Paul.
What is this new teaching you're giving us?
You have some strange ideas we've never heard before.
We would like to know what they mean.
Paul took a deep breath. These people treated new ideas like playthings, so he wanted to connect the story of Jesus with something they already knew.
People of Athens, I see that you are very religious in every way.
We are aware of this. Please proceed.
Paul recalled a small carved altar he had discovered while exploring the city.
As I walked around, I looked carefully at the things you worship. I even found an altar with "To an Unknown God" written on it. Now, I'm going to tell you about this unknown God.
Paul explained to them that the true God created the entire world and everything in it. He created each individual person with a purpose and an adventure to live.
He did it so that people would seek him and find him, even though he is not far from any of us.
Preposterous.
Continue.
Paul knew that these Athenians might listen to the words of their own writers that might actually reflect something of who God is.
In him we live and move and exist. As some of your own poets have also said, we are his children.
What an interesting point.
Paul told them that people are God's children. God is alive and real, not some carved statue or molded from gold. And now by sending Jesus, God was telling everyone everywhere to turn away from the bad things they've done and to follow him.
God has proved this to everyone by raising Jesus from the dead.
Preposterous.
Fascinating.
More like fantasy. Get this joker out of here.
No. This is new, fresh. We will hear you speak about this again sometime.
A man called Dionysius had been among the crowd at the Areopagus. He hurried to catch up as Paul left.
I want to know more about this living God, about Jesus.
I can help you, friend.
So Paul continued to spread the good news and love of Jesus, and after a short time, Dionysius became a follower of Jesus, as well as a woman named Damaris and several others.
I know it's a banana, but it just looks like a blurry yellow blob. Whoa! It's hard to focus when you can't see clearly, but I think it's important to try and see things from another person's point of view, like Paul and the people in Athens. They believed in different gods than Paul. That's why Paul tried to see things how they saw things, so he could tell them about Jesus in a way they'd understand. He told them about the living, one true God who created the whole world and everything in it. And he told them that God proved how powerful he was by bringing a man back from the dead. That man was God's son, Jesus. Many of the people from Athens had never heard of anything like that before. Some thought Paul was kind of crazy, but others wanted to hear more. And Paul was able to help them know Jesus the way he knew Jesus. That's something we can do too. It's the one thing to remember today. You can help others know Jesus. That can be easy if you're talking to someone who sees things the same way you do. But when someone sees things differently, when they believe differently, or when they've had different experiences than you, it helps to try and see things from their point of view.
Oh, yes, I see what you're saying now.
The best thing to do is to try to keep it real. Be honest about what Jesus has done for you. And it's not just in what you say. You can help people know Jesus by what you do too. When you treat people with love, respect, and kindness, they can see the love of Jesus through you. Everyone's different, and we all see things just a little bit differently. So I think it makes sense to try to see things the way other people see them. And you don't even have to change your glasses to do it. I'll see you next time. Bye. See you guys later. Oh, hold on. That's a table. All right.
Paul knew that Jesus was the answer for everyone, so he wanted to help others know him. Paul explained things in a way that people could relate to, in a way they understood. And you can do that too. Just like our bottom line says for today, you can help others know Jesus. Just like Paul did, you can be real and talk about what you believe in a way that others understand. You can explain what a difference Jesus has made in your life, or how he's changed your family for the better. What you say is important, but remember, helping others know Jesus isn't just in what you say, it's also in what you do. Think about it. When you put others first, people notice. When you look out for a kid at school or in your neighborhood who doesn't seem to have any friends, you show the love of Jesus. When you tell the truth, even when it could get you in trouble, or when you admit you've made a mistake and say you're sorry, you show people what a difference Jesus has made in your life. When you do something you don't have to do that helps someone else, like maybe helping around the house or cheering up a friend who's had a bad day, you show others how Jesus' love has changed you on the inside. Putting others first is a big deal because it's not normal. It stands out. That's why it helps people understand who Jesus is and what he's done for you and for me. When you do those kind of things, they can see there's something different about you because you're choosing to treat others the way you want to be treated. That's the golden rule. Now let's check out our parent guides where we'll talk more about ways we can help others know Jesus. And preschoolers, keep watching for a special lesson for you from Ollie and his friends. I love you, boys and girls, and I'll see you right back here at Harvest Kids Online next week.
Oh boy. Oh, hey everyone, I'm Manny, and I can't wait to show you what I have here today. My mom knew we were so excited about playing I Spy that she got some I Spy books out of the library for me. These books are filled with all kinds of things that God made. Let's try this one first. I spy with my little eye something that God made that is red and juicy and starts with an S. Shout it out if you know. Yes, you're right. S is for strawberry. Can you pretend to eat a yummy strawberry? Pop it in your mouth. Now chew it up. That was good. Let's try another one. I spy with my little eye something that God made that giggles and cries and sometimes smells and starts with a B. Shout it out if you know. Yes, you're right. B is for baby. Do you have a baby brother or sister? Babies are pretty awesome. Pretend to cry like a baby with me. Wah, wah. Okay, now show me your happy face again. Good job! And this one is full of animals that God made.
Hoo, hoo.
Hey, it's Ollie.
Hello, Manny. Hoo, hoo. Spying animals, are you?
Hi, Ollie. Sure am. Hey, you're an owl. Maybe you're in my animal book. I love spying all the things that God made.
God made the world as a gift for you. And he gave something even more special. It's true. So let's hear this story. Just follow me through. Hoo, hoo.
Follow me through. Follow me through. Ollie's got a Bible story for me and you.
Well, hello everyone. I'm Aisha and welcome to my cupcake food truck. Check out today's special. Ta-da! I made I Spy cupcakes in honor of the game we're playing. I can't wait to tell you today's true story from the Bible. It is so good! If you're ready for a story, on the count of 3, yell, "Tell me a story." 1, 2, 3. Tell me a story! Our story is about a man named Paul. Paul believed in Jesus. He told everyone that Jesus is alive and wants to be their friend forever. One day, Paul went to a city called Athens. The people in Athens worshiped statues made of stone instead of believing in Jesus. Do you see a city? Help me look for it. I spy with my little eye a city! Paul looked around at all of the statues and he told the people, "Hey, you have a lot of statues, but you're missing something. You're not worshiping the one true God, the God who made everything." The people wanted Paul to tell them more, so he did. He told them how God made the whole world and everything in it. Do you see the world God made? Look with me. I spy with my little eye the world! God made the world and everything in it, Paul said. He made the sky, water, moon, stars, sun, trees, flowers, birds, fish, animals. God made all of it. The people were amazed and wanted Paul to tell them more. So he did. Next, Paul told them how God made people. He told them how God made all people to know him. Do you see people? Look with me. I spy with my little eye people! The people still wanted Paul to tell them more, so he did. Next, Paul told the people about Jesus. He told them that Jesus is God's son. Jesus is alive and wants to be their friend forever. When Paul was finished talking, some of the people believed in Jesus. It was amazing! The good news is everyone can believe in Jesus. That means you can believe in Jesus too. Did you like the story? If you did, Give it 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. Hey there, Ollie. Tell me, who can believe in Jesus?
I can believe in Jesus. Yes, it's true. Now let's hear it from you. Tell me, who can believe in Jesus?
I can believe in Jesus. That's the truth, friends. You better believe it. See you next time. Bye.
So there's your story, and it's all true. God made the whole world for us, and then gave us Jesus too.
Thanks, Ollie!
Goodbye to you. Hoo, hoo.
Wow, I love that Paul told all the people that God made everything and that he sent Jesus to be our friend forever. I think I got the story. Did you get it? If you didn't say got it, get it? Got it! Good! I'm gonna spy more things that God made. See you guys next time. Bye! I spy with my little eye.
These are written so that you may believe that Jesus is the Christ, the Son of God. John 20:31. These are written so that you may believe that Jesus is the Christ, the Son of God. John 20:31.